5 Investigates has obtained new state data that shows just how often hackers are trying to get your information.
And a story you'll see only on 5, investigative reporter Kirsten Swanson explains who is being targeted and how the state is trying to help prevent attacks.
Cybersecurity experts with Minnesota IT Services, or MINIT, are tracking and tracing threats across the internet, many that are ending up at their own front door.
We're seeing kind of a string of things that may be targeting state and local governments.
Chief Information Security Officer John Israel says his staff is able to track these threats in real time. That's because a new state law requires public agencies to report cybersecurity incidents to the state. 5 Investigates recently obtained information from that database through a public records request. Since December, the state has received 186 reports of cybersecurity incidents. The most common, a compromised account or password. But the data revealed dozens of instances of potential data exposure and unauthorized access.
Cyber threats are common, that they are attacking, there's impact to local governments almost every day, but at very extreme differences.
But what the data doesn't show is who was attacked. We don't know if it's a city, county, school, or government contractor. The state law allows MINIT to withhold that information.
A lot of these local governments that may be facing a cyber threat, the last thing they want to think about is what's that extra threat that comes if all the details of our attack is in the news tomorrow. Now we've got other attackers that are seeing us as a weak spot, and now they're going to come and target our networks.
Isn't there a balance, though, between the public's right to know if an attack is happening and the privacy of
100%.
Those entities?
100%. And I think that balance really comes in with the timing. And so being upfront and being able to talk about we are facing an incident, but we can't tell you the details yet.
We've seen multiple examples of that just this summer. In June, Mower County experienced a ransomware attack. The county says it just recently started restoring its systems. Earlier this month, a cyber attack hit North St. Paul's Police Department, impacting its internal systems and online services. And the city of St. Paul continues to deal with the lingering effects of that ransomware attack that forced the city to shut down a variety of city services.
When you look at the landscape of local governments in Minnesota, how prepared are they for these kinds of attacks?
They're getting better.
But Israel says there is still a lot of work to do.
Many local governments don't even have an IT team, much less a cybersecurity team and cybersecurity expert. So that's a gap.
And with the state's new reporting requirement, Israel hopes they can serve as an early warning system so others can be better prepared, not if an attack happens, but when.
In its 2024 annual report, MINIT noted that it had $23 million in funding to support these cybersecurity programs. That money was allocated in the 2023 budget, but a 5 Investigates review of the latest state budget passed this year revealed no new spending on cybersecurity projects. An agency spokesperson said the state funding is available through 2027 and that MINIT supplements its program with federal grants. Lindsay?